It literally is everything all at once. I don't even know what dimension I'm in at this point. For those that are new to the channel, I always have, what I'm going to talk about prepared. And from the moment that I got up early today, you might have jolted like a bolt of electricity out of your bed today. There are so many things that are happening, and I'm actually going to be starting off this this very powerful podcast right now with the real life events of this rising, and this live stream glitched before I came on, so I'm just making sure I have another device to see that it's actually working. So if you are tuned in, a lot of you are feeling like it's like this is like a timeline convergence. Okay, you are feeling, okay, like this is like a moment that we've an experience that we've never had before. And I'm going to start us off with this. All animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency, and many animals, right before there's a massive event that occurs, they might act weird. I shared, and some people saw this, there was a massive hurricane that came through earlier, and all the birds were gone. All the birds were gone. They knew ahead of time, and they knew to get out of the way. So you might be feeling, and we're going to be talking about certain symptoms that you are feeling. What are we actually witnessing in the world? Okay, we are going to witness things that it's actually already happening right now. TikTok is down. We would say to ourselves, oh, what are we going to experience? We go about our everyday life. And then all of a sudden these events occur, and it kind of shakes us. And people wake up today. Listen, some people, that's where they actually get their information. It's turned off right now. Some people, that's a way that they make a living. A lot of people over the past few years, the way that we all kind of went through this, the way we made livings over the past few years, we weren't able to make a living maybe for a period of time. So there's a lot of things that we need to go over today. I woke up early, like a bolt of electricity went through me. I got up like an hour and a half before I normally get up. And several minutes later, a massive lightning storm comes through this area. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And prior to me coming on, my neighbor across the street, my friend Elaine, she texts me and she goes, did you lose power this morning? And I'm right here, and we're on. This is like, it's a different dimension. We're very grateful that we're able to be on with all of you. I haven't heard back from her. I don't know if her power totally went out, but it is like a bolt of electricity is literally going through us right now. So it is a very powerful time period. We see a lot of glitches, even if it's on the live stream. And and I'm going to be talking, Regina, I'm reading the chat, tired or wired, or tired and then you feel wired, and you're getting this message. You could feel we're on the precipice of an event like we've never experienced in our entire lives. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I take the pulse of society. I discuss the ascension journey, and I make it relevant for everyday life people. And not only, you might be a person, you might go through a leveling up or an upgrade, but all of us collectively right now, we're all upgrading. Our reality is getting an upgrade, if you will. And that's why this is actually very powerful, because we're picking up on this for the entire collective. So everyone is going to go through an upgrade, but it's not, you say, oh, it's just unicorns and rainbows, but we are all feeling it. And so you might be getting this message. And you could write some of these things down. Maybe your sleep patterns are off, right? And I have many people that are part of our community here on YouTube and Facebook. TikTok is down, but maybe we'll have that. Who knows what's going on with TikTok? But I read a lot of comments. So your sleep patterns could be off. Maybe you're absolutely exhausted. Maybe you're waking up in the middle of the night. On my personal journey, I have been exhausted, and today it was like I woke up with a burst of energy. Okay, I have a phrase for people that are new to the channel. It's called beat the alarm. Okay, some days I have a hard line. I'm like, I gotta get up by this time, and sometimes I beat the alarm. I have so much energy. That was today. By like an hour and a half, I was up early. And some days the alarm, it's like it goes and it goes, and you might have been drained in the past week. Your nervous system might have went through a reset. You might have felt ill for many days, feeling tired, feeling not like yourself. Tired and then wired. Okay, we talked about that. And the back pain, the spine. How many people are feeling this intensity maybe in their back right now? You're feeling this intensity in your spine. I was, I left a post for our Patreon community. I was joking around. I'm looking at stuff that's on my floor. It fell on the floor. It's on the floor. I can't even bend over to get it. I'll have to tend to these things when my back feels better. So you might have this, and you could confirm it in the chat. You might have this tightness in your back. You might be feeling this. And those that understand, we are all receiving an energy. Your spine is like the receiver. Tesla said, I am the receiver. So we're all picking up a very powerful broadcast. And our reality is about to change. And it will never be the same again. Remember? Right? Our reality is about to change, and it will never be the same again. And that these are the shakings that are happening. A great shaking is about to happen. And if you are new to the channel, right? If you take the journey, hit the subscribe button if you just came in. I'm so grateful for that. And I will point you to previous videos and how these messages actually come together. Because in the future, we could look back at some of the messages that were left, and we could see the correlation. God will give us a great shaking. And that video is still on the channel page. I think a lot of us are feeling that great shaking. All right. It doesn't have to be a literal, say, earthquake. But again, the shaking, the consciousness, the event is the expansion of consciousness. What are the truths? What are the revelations? What are the things that are going to be shaking humanity to its core right now? Humanity is being shook to its core. And we are going through this right now. So, I mean, right off the bat, TikTok is down. They have a poll, and you could go on, if you go on TikTok, it says you can't access it in the United States, and maybe after President Trump gets in office, maybe he'll work something out, and that message is there on TikTok right now. You could look it up. So, but you can't go on TikTok. So, and I'm being, this is kind of slightly a joke, but also serious, because TikTok is also people's livelihoods as well. So it's serious for them. But I want to go in Mr. D's time machine, and I want to go back in time to when I was a school teacher. And there was a time period, and you know, I even know, I think Facebook is, you could actually be monetized on that. But this was going back when I was a school teacher, and Facebook went down for an extended period of time. People were calling 911. People were calling 911. So you might be getting this, and right off the bat, for you, you're not shook. I saw someone post today, I don't even go on TikTok, so I'm just sitting there sipping on my tea, on my water. But no, this is serious. This is serious stuff. People, years ago, some of you might even remember that. Okay, Nancy Gray writes, I remember people were calling 911 when Facebook went down. So you might be on your ascension journey. Remember, there are different people in the world at different parts of their ascension journey, if you will. There are people that are this type of stuff. It is such a big it's a big deal to them. For you, it might not be a big deal, but for a lot of people, it is. So this is how, we start to, see, not everyone is going to have the same experience with this stuff, okay? And, that's why if you go back to 2020, back in 2020, people had a difficult time being with themselves. Everything was closed. You couldn't maybe go out to the club. You couldn't do these things. I said I was going. You could see all my videos on the channel page. I was out. I was already going on hikes. I was out in nature. It didn't affect me that much. The more you disconnect, and please listen to this message, because big events are coming, whether you like it, whether I like it, whether we all like it or not. Whether who you like or who you don't like, this reality is going to shake like never before. You want to disconnect to the matrix now. T-Knock, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. And I was in the zone. I'm very grateful. Someone sent a super chat earlier. I was in the zone. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Let me know who that was. T-Knock, I appreciate you. You have to realize that there are many different people having an experience of life right now, and we're all going to react a different way. There is only one person that you're in charge of. There's only one person that you are ascending, and that is yourself. That is yourself. How are you going to handle these changes? You could show up every day, 9 a.m. Eastern time on this channel. A lot of people are waking up. The common everyday life man and woman are waking up. You don't have to be ultra spiritual right now. I see things with the opened third eye. I see things from a higher vantage point. If this sounds interesting to you, go to my video, Get a Higher Vantage Point. It's a world famous video on the channel page. Cliff, thank you so much for the support. I'm very grateful for you, Cliff. Thank you, brother, for always being here. Love you. Get a higher vantage point. I see life. This is the game of life. We got to start having fun with it. Start having fun with it, baby. Start having fun with the game of life. I'm looking at things and I'm seeing a bigger picture. I'm seeing synchronicities. I'm seeing things like you got to start. Are you paying attention? Are you focused? I see things from a higher vantage point. What's the synchronicity? A lot of you know they're moving the inauguration inside because there's extreme weather. Isn't it a synchronicity that on the same day, isn't it? I mean, you let me know in the comments. This is how I think. Maybe you think the same way as well. All of a sudden, this extreme weather, it's super cold, and now everyone's got to be inside and safe. Do you find that to be an interesting synchronicity? That on the same day, we were supposed to have this big, right? But maybe there's other things at play, right? And however that cold comes in, whether it's God, whatever it is, but it's so interesting that we're hitting this extreme cold in this divine timing moment. So you have to start looking for the clues, look for the codes, okay? I did a very powerful video yesterday. You got to start looking at, you have to take life as a whole and start diving deep into all these different attributes of life. Because that surface level reality that you had, listen, I had it, we all had it. But we're about to undergo change like never before. I like to point out RFK Jr. Some of you know RFK. You know RFK? And I've shared about this. A lot of people have been on their spiritual awakening journey for a long time. A lot of you have been learning the truth about health and wellness for a sustained period of time. And what did you believe? Like, this is such a big thing, and a lot of people aren't talking about it. I'll talk about it. You know, he said we're going to take fluoride out of the public drinking water. A lot of you have been learning about fluoride in water for years, and your pineal gland, and the calcification of the pineal gland. This is like everyday life talk now. This is everyday life stuff. You don't have to be, you know, like some people, oh, the pineal gland, the third eye, the calcification, the fluoride. Years ago, look, people say, oh, nothing's happening. That alone is a marker to me that we're entering brighter times ahead, bigger and brighter times ahead. You know, some of you learned about, I believe already, it's Red 40. Some of these artificial flavors and dyes and stuff. And I've been sharing this on my physical wellness journey. Again, please hit the like button and hit that subscribe button if you're new. And if you want to be healthy this year, we're going to lead the charge here in our Everyday Lives community. We're going to lead the charge for health in this community. And I did a video, and I was talking about my health and wellness, and I shared with people, you can't fat burner this stuff away. You're going to have to detoxify. You're going to have to get all this stuff, because a fat burner, your body don't know what to do with this stuff. And so that it stores it around the midsection. It doesn't know. Oh, let's go. Ooh, it's like that emoji. You ever see that emoji guy? He's like, ooh. That's what your body's doing, because this is foreign stuff. This is artificial stuff. Red 40, they took red 40s out. All this stuff can't be in the food coming up. You can't take a stack or two, right? You can't take a stack or two and burn it up. No, you're going to have to find a different way. And the number one way is getting to the root of the problem. And a lot of you already knew this stuff, and you said, oh, this will... Watch your mouth. Just talk about shaft. You got to watch your mouth, right? Because a lot of us said, oh, this will never happen. We'll the fluoride in the water. Oh, we were all praying for a day. We're going to have clean, fresh water. We were praying for this day. Today is that day. I know. You see your high commander on the screen. Yeah. You were gaslit for many years. Oh, you're a wackadoo. Oh, the red 40s, the yellows, right? Oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, the fluoride is healthy for your teeth, right? You were gaslit for a long period of time. Sarah writes, oh boy, I was, right? That's why I share with all of you. You're going to have to be strong to do this true ascension journey. If you're new to the channel, this is the true ascension journey, where we take ownership and we just keep going no matter what. My journey, it was not easy, but I had to be the lighthouse for other people. You can see it on this shirt here, right? My mom got me this shirt, right? You got to be a lighthouse for other people, and I had to keep going, okay? And a lot of people over the past few years, God put a spotlight on you, regardless of who you were. Me on my journey, I was a science teacher. I was a school teacher, and I was raptured out of the matrix so I could serve the people. And now in divine timing, I take my rightful place as a leader. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. Also, another beautiful teacher, my sister, made these beautiful shirts here. You could check out my sister's store if you'd like to support teachers that stood up against the Department of Education, that stood up against tyranny. We're not going to hold it back anymore. We're going to roar like lions. The lions are in the chat. And we're going to take back control, and we're going to take back control of our everyday lives. Maybe you were a teacher. Maybe you were gaslit for your being in alignment with God, for you standing up. Oh, what are you going to do? You're not going to have any money. I'm going to go with God. And what do you see? It worked out because I believed in God. Smash the like button if that resonates with you. This reality, this fake matrix reality will fail, and it fails today. We don't have to wait one more day. It fails today. God kept me safe. God kept me protected. And all I needed to do was keep going. 1,000 people write it in the comments. Just keep going. That's all I had to do, and that's all you have to do. Never give up. Please, if you hear me for the first time, to Almighty God, Michael tells you, never give up. I never gave up. Never give up. It's powerful today. You feel the lightning bolts today? You feel the, I'm lit up today, baby. You got to be powerful. You got to be strong. And collectively, when we all move together, you say, how are we going to move this, Uncle Mike? This is so heavy. How are we going to make this change? We all have to move together. We all have to move together. And I call what I do, right? This is a very authentic channel here. Caution as you join our channel. I'm very grateful if you hit subscribe, but caution, I call people out on their bullshit. That's what I do. And what I see out there, there's going to be a lot of people, maybe they claim to be conscious, maybe they claim to be ultra spiritual, maybe they claim to do what I see out there, right? But they're not working together. They're actually sabotaging. So what we all need to do, we all need to get together through vibrational resonance, okay? There was a man on YouTube many years ago. People said, this guy's out of his mind. And this man, that was me. And he went out on the beach. That video was still on the channel page. And I said, vibrational synchronization. And at that time, I honestly really didn't. I said, it just came to me. And this became my life journey. Okay, I'm kind of a beach guy. I kind of stay to myself. But this is my time alone with God. I sit on the beach and I decipher things. Vibrational synchronization, that is going to be the receipt of a lifetime, that video. It's not about the prestige. Some people are new to the channel. It's a joke I used to do. It's not about prestige. That video didn't have a lot of prestige, but it was authentic. And that's how we have to start living our lives. I don't have one day to waste. Each and every one of us, we're building the kingdom of God right now. We don't have one day to waste. That's how I live my life. You might be new to this channel, okay? And I teach people, and I'm going to teach people for many years to come. You have to take ownership of your life. I don't waste 1 second. I don't waste time chasing women around. I don't have time coddling the narcissist, worrying about trolls. I gotta present myself. I gotta live in truth. I gotta speak my truth because it's freedom of speech. You write it in the comments. Freedom of speech. Because when we speak the truth, a lot of people didn't see that video. You're creating a brand new reality. You gotta speak it into existence. You got to speak it into existence. You got to feel. Do you feel the Holy Spirit fire today? I feel the Holy Spirit fire right now. Okay? The fireballs are going in the chat right now. It's the Holy Spirit fire today. The way that the truth comes out to the people, the link is pinned above. I appreciate all of you. The way that, and what I'm here to do, I'm not here to fear monger. I'm not here, oh, this and that's going to happen and this. But what we can, ready? If you're hearing me for the first time, I'm going to simplify your life right now. Okay? Please click that like button. It helps others hear this authentic message. Nobody will know the day or time. You're not allowed to know the actual future, but what you are allowed to know, and that's what I do, and a lot of people that are intuitive using actual energy, you are allowed to know the energy theme of what we're going into. And that's what I do here. Maybe that resonates with you. You will never, on this day, at this time, and this is exactly what's going to happen. And listen, every once in a while, maybe that happens. But a lot of you have been waking up to this. You've been saying, I was listening to this. They said this was going to happen on this day, right? Listen, a lot of us, but this is our journey. This is our journey of ascension, true ascension, expanding our consciousness. A lot of you know of the event. And the event is the expansion of human consciousness. Think about today. Hasn't it changed? You might be like your Uncle Mike. Oh, I was on YouTube, right? Maybe 9 years ago or so, whatever it was. I'm learning about fluoride. I'm learning about pineal gland. And now RFK is cleaning up the crap. So that alone, I'm just using that one thing. So a lot of people, they still say, oh, nothing's happening. Nothing happens. Oh, it's gloom. I don't see gloom and doom. I see a world with expanded consciousness. I see a world where people are going to lift each other up instead of trying to tear others down. That's the old matrix reality. We're going to start lifting up. We're all going to lift, and we all have to lift together. Otherwise, it's too heavy. And then we blow our back out, right? My back is kind of blown out. I appreciate all your support right now. No, but this is where we are in life. A lot of you, you feel this energy right now. And you feel it within your body. And maybe you never were into ascension. Maybe you were never into, studying all these spiritual terms. But all you need, ready, is your everyday life experience to tell you the answer. Your body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. I listen to my body, I listen to God, and I don't listen to bull crap on social media. How's that? Is that a good one? No, that's the truth though. I listen to my body. A lot of you are listening to your body right now, and you know something big is about to pop off. Big, beautiful explosion of consciousness. The eruption. It doesn't have to be that supermassive volcano eruption. Listen to the words, light warriors. Listen to the words. But there could be an eruption of light, of consciousness. And then what happens to the people? It's an eruption. Oh, the truth comes out. I mean, has that ever happened in your personal life? You thought something was one way your whole life, and then you said, hey, wait a minute. You had an eruption in your life. The world, the eruptions are happening. And it's really connected to the solar flash. If you didn't see my full video on what the solar flash really is, you should check it out. It's on the channel page. It'll also be posted at the end of this live stream. This energy is building up. It's building and building, and it's changing us. And we, right, our DNA receptors are picking up on this. And you could say to yourself, okay, I'm ready to start, but can you give me what is something that I could really hammer home on? And I discussed Dr. Bruce Lipton, okay? Language was designed to hide feelings. All animals are able to pick up on vibration and frequency. But what happened is a lot of people are numb. You are numb to it, maybe with toxins, or you are numb to it because of trauma. Because if you're in fear all day long, it doesn't matter. I'm here to tell you this. I lived through it too. I see it. I see the difference. And humanity as a whole, all of our people, you are in trauma. A lot of people were in trauma for a long period of time. So you're numb to some of these things. That's why you're going to have to calm that nervous system. Sunny Seraphim Dragon, thank you so much for the support and that beautiful unicorn. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for that. I appreciate the dragons and the unicorns. I love them all. I love everyone. Yeah. And what you're also going to see also that you have to understand free will. We want to better one another, and you could love people. You want to do a positive thing, and people might hate you for doing that. People might attack you for doing that. It's just the way of the world. You have to know these things. You have to know it. Don't take things too personal. You have to know the way of the world and the shifting energies and frequencies. In the now moment, we are about to witness something that has never happened before. So you can't wrap your mind around it. That's why we have been prepared. That's why if you go to the channel page, one of my most powerful videos, again, years ago, it lasted the test of time, wasn't so popular, but now we could we go back to that lesson, the preparation to accept. You're getting this message right now, and maybe you've had the preparation to accept. You're able to accept the change. You were prepared for years. Some people denied it. Again, there's going to come a day, and that this is the time, this is the year, where everyone's going to have to accept that change. Because like we've been holding it back, holding it back, holding it back. Now it's got to go, and God is going to let it go. Yoga with Beth Bentley. I appreciate you, Beth. I love you. Does anyone find it interesting? Chinese New Year is the year of the snake, and the Kundalini is like two coiled snakes rising. I feel the Kundalini rising right now, Beth. I'm in excruciating pain now, Beth. And if you are new to this, okay, your Uncle Mike, okay, please click the like button if you love the truth. If you love the truth, why don't you hit that subscribe button? If you love to laugh, hit that subscribe button. It's so painful to do this. Why has it got to be so painful for? Because you're a collection of cells. You lived off subconscious programs that your trillions of cells, 1.4 volts, trillions of volts of electricity going through you. Your whole nervous system is resetting. Your whole body is changing. And now you have to pick up a brand new frequency. It's actually overwhelming to your whole system. And you absolutely can't do it all at once. It has to be a gradual process. Now, we've had that gradual process, but now it's all got to go now. We're all flowing now. It's all free flowing right now. Certain things are held back, and this is also because, pay attention to the lesson, we see the hand of God move, because all of the people, we all go up together. If one of us goes up, we all go up now. That's the hand of God. It's not so that one person, that's the old matrix. All of the people, we the people, we're all moving up right now. There is a broadcast of new energy that is coming in, that is hitting. How will it play out? Sometimes we have an image in our mind, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing it, because what I am doing, I'm putting all the clues, the codes. I'm sitting there and I'm taking one video and another video, and that's how you actually might have to do it. Maybe, and some people, I did a full video on that theory that the emergency broadcast will tell you all the truth, but those that are taking this, pay attention to this message right now. Those that have been taking this true ascension journey, does God usually spoon feed everything all at once? Nice and, here it goes, nice and easy. Now, it can happen. It can catch people up, but you can't put your faith in that everything's going to end on one day, because there is no finish line. Remember? There is no finish line. There are finish lines to seasons. We're like kind of some of us are crawling over this finish line for a season. One season ends, it doesn't mean your work ends, especially if you're truthfully ascending. If you're truthfully, want to, make the world a better place, if you will. There's no finish. It doesn't stop. But you have to be prepared. I know if I go back in my time machine and I went back, 5 years ago, I was not prepared to do the work that I'm going to do this year. In the biggest year of humanity right now. It's the biggest year. This is 999. It is the end of the old matrix. This year, 999. You could hit the 999s in the chat right now. And watch my full detailed video on what the energy theme for this year is. It's over, kid. You've been waiting for this. You see the clues. You see the codes. You have the feelings inside of you. You know something major is about, and everything is just so, the body's weird, the electric storm comes through, right? I got to see if my neighbor said if the electric came back on, but thank God it didn't affect, right? So that we could be together today. And I literally, I jolted like a bolt of electricity prior to the lightning coming through. Sonia, I appreciate you so much. No pain, no gain, baby. I love it. I love it, Sonia. Thank you for that. I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate the support. I appreciate us being a family, because what has happened in the world? The family structure has been destroyed. And it doesn't actually have to be like your actual blood family, but actually so many people, they're attacking each other. They're all in it for themselves. They're rooted in the ego. Let's bring back the family. Let's get on the same page. Hey, I got an idea. Let's just be everyday life people and have a good time. It's like, it's so, I hit the wrong button. It's so crazy how, it's so out of balance. Air Dawn, thank you so much, Air Dawn. I appreciate you very much. I have to use the other one. Everything's glitching. I can't touch anything. Is that you? Do you glitch the electronics like nonstop? I feel your pain. I feel your pain. So I want you to keep an open mind, have a knowing that this massive shift is occurring, have a knowing that it cannot be stopped, have a knowing that we have the ability to change, and look for the signs, the synchronicities. Now, I know people say, for example, they didn't actually, like, this is a personal thing. I'll get to something in a minute. I wake up, I felt the jolt of electricity, and then 10 minutes later, the lightning starts crackling. I said, did I just see a flash? I wasn't expecting it, right? It wasn't in the weather forecast. Super event, super energy right now. You see glitches in the reality. It's kind of like if there is a Mandela effect that the whole world knows, or maybe you have a personal Mandela effect, like things moving in the house, right? All these weird things that have been going on. Alma, thank you so much for the support, Alma. I appreciate you. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This is the most powerful year for our everyday lives, and we're going to show up every day. If today's message motivates you, inspires you to be the best version of yourself, why don't you click that subscribe button and show up every day this year? And there's going to be a lot of things. I'm going to be prepared to come on multiple times a day to keep up, if that's how many things that are going to happen. And we're going to stay focused, and we're going to know what's really going on in the world and not live in fear. We're not living in fear. We're accepting the change. We're prepared, because change could be fear. It could be scary. Change is scary. Even good things could be scary. So this is the true ascension journey. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Comment down below. Number one, are you feeling these symptoms? Number two, are you experiencing weird things happening? It's really amazing to live, to be alive for this. And I'm grateful to God that I am alive to witness this. That's how, and a lot of you probably resonate with that. You just wanted to be alive to witness this. And we're here now. And it's going to be tremendous. So I love you all. We have Facebook, Patreon. We might have TikTok. Who knows what's going on with TikTok? Let me know. All the links are in the description. I'm so grateful for all the support. My sister's Etsy store is in the description as well. And remember, it doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, what you did in the Matrix. You have the ability to change the entire world. You have the ability to change reality itself. And I hope for everyone that's been part of the journey, I hope I was a lighthouse for all of you to see real life evidence. And as we continue to grow as a family, hit 1 million in the chat, we are going to move forward with real life evidence so that each person can have a fair shot at this, because a lot of people didn't have a fair shot at this. Anna, I love you, Anna. I love you, Anna. Anna loves us all. I love you, Anna. Thank you so much for that, Anna. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. There's new posts on Patreon, new posts on Facebook. I share throughout the day on those platforms. Again, we'll see what happens with TikTok. And we have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. That will never change here. So set an alarm on your phone and type in, if everyone could type in Our Everyday Lives into the YouTube search bar and help fix our algorithm. And everyone, this is a grassroots movement. We all do this together right now in this energy. Okay, let's share together. Let's move together. Let's grow together. Let's get empowered together. Let's be a family together, right? I love you all. Leave comments, share, and I think you know it. I know it. You know it. I know it. The American people know it. You remember that? But I think everyone knows that something big's about to pop off, and you can feel it. And I'm going to be here side by side with all of you all the way through this journey. So I'm grateful. I'm excited. You could feel the energy is shifted. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide. I'm not going to sing anymore. That's it. Okay. And if you like to laugh, you join. Okay. Yeah, you have to laugh. And when you laugh, you raise your vibrational frequency. So let's laugh together. Let's have fun together. There's one last thing. Oh, yes. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you all. Let's be the lighthouse. Let's be the best there is. Let's change the world. Let's change the world together. I love you all. Fun times are ahead, baby. Oh, yeah. Love you all. Keep going, kid.